Hello everyone and welcome to my domain. This is Everything Animated. And on today's show, I have a real treat for you. With the letter C. This is Chuunibyou.
Chuunibyou is one of those animes that I actually gave up on 3 episodes into it. But I gave it another chance about 6 months later, and it totally changed my mind about it. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. The word Chuunibyou itself means 8th grader syndrome. I guess it just means that they have the mindset of an 8th grader, even though they are in high school now. I never even heard of the syndrome until I saw this show. Go figure. Our main protagonist is a young boy by the name of Yuta. He recently got over his 8th grader syndrome and is trying to start a brand new life in high school. Unfortunately for Yuta, he's not going to get over Chuunibyou that easily because he's immediately acquainted with one of the cutest anime characters I've ever seen in a while. Her name is Rika. Rika has Chuunibyou herself and calls herself the Wicked Lord Shingen. She has a patch over her eye, and she has a magical eye. So we have a story basically about a boy who's already over 8th grader syndrome and a girl who is still suffering through it. Now what makes this series different from the rest is that it has heart. It has great character development. It's really hilarious, and the story to why Rika began Chuunibyouing, if that's even a word, in the first place, is so sweet. The studio of Kyoto Animation always makes really great looking animation, and this show is no exception. It is beautiful to look at, and the movements are so smooth and flawless. Chuunibyou has a great story that steadily builds throughout the series and ends on a high note. This show is only available in subbed so far, and no dubbed has been announced that I know of. But honestly, it would be really hard to try and dub this show when the characters already sound good in Japanese. One thing I will mention without giving anything away is that Chuunibyou does have an actual ending, and it's one of the better endings to happen in anime recently. For having a great story with lovable characters and an incredible ending, it gets my high regard in points. As far as anything bad is concerned, I can't think of anything. Maybe a few things could have been done differently, but that's just me being nitpicky. And it really doesn't take away from the overall story. I recommend this show to anyone looking for a great story along with beautiful animation. Chuunibyou gets a 4.5 out of 5.
And there you have it. That's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like, subscribe, and on next week's show, I have a request to do Kill a Kill. And I will see you next week with that review. And until next time, thanks for stopping by. Everything Animated. Crap.